Hi, welcome to Suspended in Thought. I've always struggled with the idea that we can never truly, accurately, and completely understand what another person experiences. Because somewhere in me, I think I've always worried about what gets lost in translation between people. I felt this most strongly in pain. When I say that I'm in pain and someone empathizes, can they ever truly understand the extent or intensity of what I'm feeling? If I say my pain is an 8 out of 10, what does that actually mean? Your threshold for pain may be completely different to mine. My 8 could be your 2, or the reverse. And if our understanding of pain itself differs, the way we experience it, our threshold for it, our capacity for it, then what does that do to genuine understanding? And that question really intrigues me. I think part of why it unsettles me a little bit is because I've always been searching for what is true, some kind of reference point. I know feelings are real, even when they are subjective. But then I find myself wondering if we all experience pain differently, feel things differently, carry things differently, then what exactly are we connecting through? How do we interpret and honor each other's feelings? And how do we ever fully see or feel fully seen? This makes me realize that there's something quietly tragic about being human. On the one hand, I think all of us long in some way to be understood fully, to feel like another person truly grasps the depth of what we feel. And no matter how much we try to explain ourselves, there will always be parts of our inner world that cannot fully cross over. Even when we experience the same emotions, grief, fear, pain, loneliness, happiness, it can still exist so differently within each of us. And if that's true, then how do we ever fully understand one another? I've also started wondering now that I'm thinking about it, whether complete understanding would actually be unbearable. Because it's already difficult watching the people we love suffer. And if we were somehow able to experience the exact depth and texture of their pain, not just see it, but fully feel it, could we actually hold it? Or would it simply overwhelm us? And maybe that's the deeper irony of being human. How deeply we long to be seen, while complete exposure to one another's inner worlds might actually be too much to carry. I'm starting to realize that maybe there's a reason empathy still contains some distance. Because perhaps we are meant to reach towards each other's suffering, not collapse entirely into it. And that's why being met emotionally can sometimes feel so profound. Because perhaps the only way we know how to approach another person's pain is through our own. We never feel the exact same thing, but we reach towards each other through emotional echoes within ourselves. And in a way, that's what empathy actually is. Not the exact replication of someone else's experience, but using our own emotional world as a bridge towards theirs. And despite this lack of exactness in understanding, I have experienced relationships where I've felt profoundly seen, where friends have understood my grief, pain, in ways that almost felt impossible to explain. Moments where I felt emotionally exposed, recognized. And I keep thinking how that happens. Because I don't think those people understood my experience in some identical way. They weren't feeling precisely what I was feeling. And yet, somehow, the connection still felt real. And maybe it's because just as grief needs to be witnessed, all human experience does. Maybe what all of us are really longing for is simply to be witnessed, to have what we feel acknowledged as real, not only within ourselves, but outside of us too. And it's simply about being met sincerely, about someone being willing to sit beside the reality of our experience, even if they can never fully inhabit it themselves. And maybe that is enough. And it's not how accurately or completely you can see me, but that you do. That you acknowledge that what I feel is real. And now, what I once thought was limited connection is perhaps actually part of what preserves it. And I keep wondering, is being fully understood really what we are longing for? Or are we simply longing to feel sincerely met, to feel witnessed, to know that what we carry exists not only within us, but also somehow in the presence of another? What do you think? Let me know what resonated, what lingered, what challenged you. And as always, I hope you have fun being suspended in thought.